What's going on, everybody? We are having another episode of the Black Nerd Society. We are your host, Jay, Ayana, Reg. We got a guest with us today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
You already know Mr. Toxic himself, aka Sincere G, aka the Toxic Truth. We coming back soon.
I hope
Stay
so, man.
posted.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man.
The toxic truth is crazy.
I'm saying you do need to be on it. All of y'all need to be on it. I'm gonna give you a
Hopefully
good
that
subject.
happens soon.
Yeah, you need to make it happen.
I got you.
All right,
Work
so
that out.
y'all already know everything we talk about is going to be about anime. And we just going to dive right into the biggest debate in anime history. The one that's caused the most controversy, probably started a couple wars. And it's dubbed versus subbed. So who's going to take the floor on this
You know
one?
what, OG?
You gotta
no,
take
no,
the
OG,
floor.
OG.
You got passion.
take the
You got a
floor.
lot of passion.
I do have.
Ladies first.
I'm very
I'm gonna let
passionate
it. I'm
about
gonna let it
this
go because
because
she got a lot of passion.
okay. So here's my point, right? If it was made in the '90s or before, dub, with the exception of One Piece, because it, and this is why I couldn't get into it at first because I watched the first episode and it was dubbed, and I'm like, is that Ash Ketchum? Like, what the fuck is going on? And so, so that one,
See, and for me, all the funny laughs, the vocal ticks and shit. I'm like, nah.
Yo, the One Piece laughs are so much better in subbed. Than
Yeah.
it is
I
in-
refuse to listen to
I
it in
was
dub.
like,
I just
yeah,
can't.
the dub just. I was like, I can't. You know what? I can't.
I'm with y'all.
But if it's after the 2000s, then sub all the way because it just at this point, what are you doing? Why are you watching a dub? Like, first of all, you're not going to be able to keep up with it. You're going to have to watch it like months later because they don't do the dub at the same time as the sub. That's first of all.
Well,
second of
some-
all,
some animes
second
do.
of all,
Some-
second of
some
all,
do.
But the
second of
better
all,
sub-
the voice acting is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
that's-
I
I
just
call
That gap
I'm
has
sorry, I
has
can't
closed
get back.
up in
I
recent
call that the
years.
Funimation effect. First of all, I call it the Funimation effect because let's be honest. Let's see. Here's the thing. I have Triamite, World's Strongest on VHS.
Took it back.
Yeah, with the original company that originally brought it over to the United States. I know what the original voices sounded like.
Different voice actors.
It's different voice actors. It was better. Funimation came in, brought their own crew because you don't want to pay nobody, and it's trash.
It carried.
It's trash.
Carried. Listen, all I'm gonna say is I thought we was gonna agree before this shit, but
you thought
we
what was-
agreeing
we're
about.
agreeing?
No, you have made a good fact.
Oh, thank
like she
you.
said, 90s, early
It's
2000s.
the Funimation
The,
effect.
yeah, I gotta
the-
agree. Like
that's the
hands
point.
down,
That's when you look
voice
at
acting
you look at
in
Cowboy
America
Bebop
was way
and all,
better.
and Trigun and all the stuff that was
Dope.
late
And you know
90s.
what?
Dope,
And
dope.
it's great voice
No
acting.
issues. No issues.
Because I tried to watch a Yu Hakusho sub because I watched it dub plenty of times.
It
I
sound
tried to
like-
watch it sub and I was like,
It's
next.
I think
was
back
awful.
it was
It was
a lot of
awful.
high pitchness that kind of
Oh yeah,
turned
that's
you
well,
off.
that's it. Yeah,
about
that's
it.
True. Japan didn't get no swag till later on.
Yeah,
Like right now, they still kind of they're doing better. They're doing better.
I-
But it's not
see,
that high
I'm
pitched.
not
But that
sure
high
because-
pitched actor.
yeah.
That high, if
The
you
female actors doing the
this
male-
the
doing
thing.
the teenage
This is the
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Over there, those people are like stars.
Oh,
So-
they're superstars.
So yeah, so they voice
Super
act for
superstars.
multiple
Like
animes.
Hollywood
That
over
same
there.
person did another voice for somebody
Oh,
else
yeah.
and everything else.
And I get that and I respect that, but to my ears, it's like,
facts.
nah,
Yeah.
Facts.
nah. I'm
Goku,
just,
But it's-
I
Goku.
can't do it.
Oh yeah,
It's,
Goku.
it's
Oh,
so
my
bad.
God.
It's
Yo,
so
Goku,
bad.
Goku.
It's so bad.
Goku already soft, but with that voice,
It's awful. It's
But
terrible.
that comes into my argument that there are some animes that are better dubbed than there are subbed.
Which ones?
Dragon Ball Z for
Okay. Well, yeah.
yeah.
like
I would say Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. I would even argue that Naruto, regular Naruto, is okay dubbed.
see
It's okay. Shippuden, cut that shit. But
I think it was dope. Both of them was dope for Naruto.
yeah,
with the voice
Sub,
acting.
sub and dub, I think was like
Well, first off, Naruto is the shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's solid voice. That's the thing. Certain shows, the voice actors are already solid,
right.
so it's
Right.
not as much of an issue. But like I said, for my like on the Japanese side, because of the passion and they see it as an art, as far as just the voice acting, they see it as an art. You know what I mean? They see it as a serious thing. It tends to be better.
Sure.
In America, it used to be that way, but like I said, the Funimation effect, they murdered voice acting.
It's just like
Because did y'all watch Arcane on Netflix?
No.
Yo, watch Arcane on Netflix. The voice acting on that is so good.
Voice acting nowadays all around is good because the crazy thing is the websites that are pirating that shit. They are also
they will-
saying
they will go
translating
unnamed.
that
They
shit
will
and
go
dubbing that
unnamed.
shit.
They will
And like
go
I said,
unnamed.
the gap used to be like years,
But
months.
the difference is
Now it's like a couple weeks. So
because a lot of times they understand that they're shipping it to the American market,
Yeah.
and so they're serious about who their voice acting is, and that they have the and because a lot of times
black market anime.
you go you go super old school, and you find out they changed the whole text of what was being said.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole text.
Hey,
of
that go
what
for
was being said.
sub though. Like we relying on them subs.
Yeah, sometimes they be making
Like
faking.
question,
I mean, but, like,
have
you
you
can
guys
hear it.
learned anything over all these years of subbed? Like, have y'all actually put
should
some,
be able
can
to,
y'all speak
like-
Japanese a little
Nani?
bit?
I feel like you're
you
throwing
know-
shade.
you know
First of
enough.
all,
We got like
You know
five
enough.
phrases.
You know-
We
you
got
know
five
enough words.
phrases.
you know what it is?
We
I
got
know enough to
five
know when
phrases.
it's they're not saying what they're saying. So like they'll say like the name first and then whatever they're doing afterwards, but it'd be like reverse, I guess, because that's how we say it in English. Like obviously I can pick that up just hearing it, just hearing what they're saying.
Yeah, but
But no, I can't fucking speak fluent Japanese, my nigga. Like, come
Nani?
on.
I mean,
Hey,
you
hey.
should. I think if
Nani
you,
the fuck?
I think if you like really heavy into like sub, you should at least know like maybe 10 phrases.
Oh
At
yeah,
least-
and I do.
You'll pick
I
it
do.
up.
I
You'll
definitely,
pick it
definitely
up.
do. I
I don't know
definitely
if
do.
you watch one show at a time. I don't know if that helps you, but
Here we
Hey.
go. Here we go.
So we had this debate, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't chime in on that last one, but my thing is this: you said you can't run through the anime,
Oh,
can't run through the anime
Oh my god.
we
because
getting off topic.
Right, here we go. Here go niggas.
I hear you. I hear you.
niggas.
You can't run through it, but you got to take it one by one by one. Right? That's what they said.
I mean, look. I understand
Hear me
when you're
out, though.
dedicated
It's
and
all
when you're
preference.
involved, when you're emotionally connected and involved. I understand not necessarily wanting to be distracted and being
F all-
committed.
F all that. So listen, you ever like watching TV where it's like, yo, you watching something, but you know you gotta switch it up. You out of it, right? Like I got 5 channels open at any time. I'm just watching. You know, I feel like watching this a little bit. I feel need some action. I need this because I'm watching current anime.
But are you
Trust me,
binging
you
it?
gon- huh?
But are you binging it?
But
No,
see,
I don't
binging-
have to.
Exactly.
I don't have to.
I'm binging it.
I don't have
so why
to.
would I watch something else?
Well, you
while
a
I'm
binger.
already-
That's cool. But
Yeah, that's really
speed
what
your
it come-
binging
it's really
process
what it
up.
come down
Listen,
to.
it-
Is
it-
whether or not you a binger or not.
But
Yeah.
the thing
See,
is,
but-
I'm binging
Yeah.
things that have like I'm binging One Piece right now because that's been out for fucking forever, right? But like when it comes to like Demon Slayer, like I don't binge that. I watch it as the seasons come on.
there you
Because
go.
Okay,
I'm
so you
caught
do-
up to
so you
that.
do.
Yeah, all right.
So
Okay.
like you know what I mean? Like it's not that I can't watch it
Yeah,
at one
that's
time.
it.
It's
That's
just
the same
that
thing with me.
I'm binging
Listen,
that right
man,
now.
y'all
so,
should have
like,
y'all
why would
this
it-
whole time.
But-
y'all should have been on One Piece. That's,
Okay, well,
that's
fuck
what
you.
that's what technically
No.
what we're
And-
talking
and
about.
listen,
They
listen.
should have been on it.
Not-
Hey.
not-
I'm not. I'm not on
listen,
it at all. So
listen,
I,
not to
so I'm
not to
good.
continue to be off
What?
topic.
Yeah,
but One Piece.
Hold
I'm not a
up.
hater.
You
Cameron,
gotta be really
Cameron,
in the
look at that
trenches to
man.
really
I'm not a
dedicate
hater.
No,
yourself
That's
deadass. Like
to
that
One
shit's been
Piece.
on since the '90s. Like
1,000
Nigga,
episodes
come
is a
on.
lot to dedicate yourself to, and
1999.
listen, and the pacing of One Piece.
I mean,
is
y'all,
I can see
y'all
why
might
it
as well
turns a lot
watch
of
Case
people off.
Closed too.
That's
but-
Ja Rule right there. Let's do it for the night.
Listen, but let's try to reel
Y'all
back
can watch
into
Case
it.
Closed too. I mean, with
Listen.
that, with
Oh,
that,
yeah, that
concept.
goes back, bro.
And they
So,
got more.
this
They
is
actually
being
have
an
more
anime head.
episodes than what's it called?
There you go.
But it's
Listen,
it's
so
terrible.
Back
But-
to our.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Our-
Is that
our
Detective
sub versus
Conan
dub,
anymore? But I'm gonna be honest with
Okay,
you.
so I'm a chime in on the sub versus dub.
There you go.
I agree with the early '90s, but like I said, it's a Funimation effect. But there's current stuff that's actually solid.
That's dubbed.
That's dubbed.
Y'all got to remember y'all roots, man. Because
What?
a lot of
That's
a lot of people
what it is.
started.
It is.
A lot of people started watching anime on
Cartoon
Toonami.
Network. Cartoon Network.
Yes,
Know what I mean?
yes.
So
One
y'all,
Toonami,
most of
yes,
everyone's
yes.
Especially
initial
if you,
like
if you
introduction
under
to
30,
anime.
you damn sure was watching it on Cartoon Network. South Park.
Everyone's not everyone, but most of everyone's introduction to anime was from Toonami.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got the stuff dubbed. Now, whether or not you knew it was good or not, you know what I mean, at that time, I don't
So-
think it really mattered.
So
but
Yeah.
this is the one thing I'm gonna say. Before Toonami, Okay.
Look,
you had Saturday.
but even
Oh, the
then,
cartoons on
but
Saturday?
even then,
that's all the same shit.
no,
Doesn't
no.
matter what
Dragon
network it's
Ball.
on.
Z came on long time before Toonami even came around.
I know that.
And then we was like, oh, it's back.
mean-
now we
I mean,
can see it again.
like I said, I can take it back to Robotech and stuff like that.
Oh,
but we're
yeah,
not
yeah,
going.
yeah,
We're not
okay.
going. We're not going. I'm not going to take it there. What I'm gonna say is that's why it's like I understand because I from the from the woods to the hood, I understand. Sometimes your introduction is dubbed. Sometimes your introduction is sub.
Right. And
But
depending
but
on
rarely
what
is your introduction subbed
I was gonna
unless
say
somebody
whose introduction was sub though.
unless you're over somebody's house and they're like, yo, check this out.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right.
That's the
most.
that's the
I think a lot of the
situation now.
new anime
do.
heads is introduction is to sub
That's fair.
because you got the easier access to it because of the streaming services and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So you pick up on a show, they tell
But-
you, "Oh, go watch this show." Like,
But I would say it's a mix because everybody isn't prepared to read and pay
Right.
attention to the
Yeah.
action at the same time.
it's dub, bro.
Mm.
It's dub that's gonna attract the kids because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, first off,
Are you saying
anime
kids can't read?
overall,
'Cause you're not wrong.
No, it's
no, anime overall has a better story plot than cartoons. First off,
oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
I mean,
cartoons is
hands down.
American.
Yeah, stop calling anime
is
cartoons.
what it
That's
is.
Because
like
it's not that.
That's disrespectful.
It
That
is.
can be another topic. 'Cause
Well,
that'll
yeah,
be a
true
fight.
that. But and that's what I'm saying. Anime make you want to watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Cartoon, you could hop in it at any time.
Yeah.
right.
Anime, man, you gotta start from the beginning. It's a
Yeah,
story to be
because it's telling a
told.
story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
So at the end of the day, hands down,
But I'm like, I watched Akame Got Killed,
Right.
Okay.
and I watched it dubbed. It's great. It's great dubbed.
There's some great dub out here.
That's why I said there's great dub.
There's some great
It's
dub out
just
here.
like I said. If it's Funimation, watch that shit dubbed. I mean subbed because it's the voice acting is usually going to be terrible unless it's just brand new. Most of the time, it's terrible.
See, that's the thing
'Cause
I
it's
don't
the
get
same,
about
it's the same 4 or 5 voice actors,
That's the thing
and
I
they
don't.
can't do it. Come
They
on,
can't do it. Yeah, but that's the thing I didn't get about the One Piece dub because you got so many legendary voice actors to do this show, and it's just not good.
It's shit. It's terrible.
It's
like,
just not good. Like you got Chris Sabat,
like one of the
Eric
best.
Vale. What's the other dude name?
wait, you talking about the Netflix?
No,
No,
I'm talking about the
the
dub,
dub
for
version.
One Piece. Like
But
the actual
was it the
English
early
dub.
days or is it like current?
They got the same guys. They got
Because
the
I
same
think Chris
guys.
Sabat is Zoro's voice,
Yeah, that's
right?
Zoro's voice.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't resonate. Like it's not good. It's just not.
He's
good.
actually okay, but it's just the fact that
They
Zoro's okay.
grandfathered
It's-
into the job.
yeah,
bro.
but like
well, yeah,
it's
fine.
but like
Loyalty.
Zoro's sub
Loyalty.
actor is so like
It's so
great,
good.
like it's,
It's so
overshadowing how
Yeah.
great that Chris Sabat
Well,
is
see, and
because
that's part of the difference. Too.
right.
You know, it's like if you watch Fire Force and the dude who does Joker,
Mm-hmm.
yo, there's nobody. That's one of the best voice actors.
Listen,
Period.
I listen sometimes to the dub, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all sub for me. Like I started getting into it because Hulu started catching up with like current anime. Netflix started catching up with current anime, which
Yeah.
is dope. It's dope as shit.
Yeah, it's
So now you can listen to the dub
y'all
if
don't
they have
understand.
it.
Y'all drowning in options.
Yeah, it's so many.
Yeah, there's so
options,
much
you
stuff
know what
out
I
there
mean?
now.
I
Beautiful,
don't know.
man.
Even with the options, I just can't do it.
To me, it just
I can't listen to.
to
I just
me
can't
like
do
I'm
it.
on both sides of the spectrum. Like when it comes to dub versus sub, there's some things that I prefer sub, and there's some things that I prefer dub. Like, and there's some stuff that's out there that's come out recently that's not bad as dub. Like Code Geass dub is not bad.
That's not recent, but
I'm talking. It's new era. Like it's new era.
it's
Like,
great. I love it, but
But
it's
I'm talking-
not
it's-
recent. But
it's
I
new-
agree.
like, I'm
I
saying it's
agree.
new era.
That's what. But that's been my point. That's why I said it's like
that time I was reincarnated as a slime. That dub is
Oh,
good.
that's cute.
I have not seen that dub.
Yeah.
It's
The dub is good.
fantastic though.
The dub's good.
It's fantastic.
good
The
anime.
sub
Great anime.
the sub is I mean,
The sub is good. Yeah, I'm not saying that the sub's not good. I'm saying the dub is actually really good too.
I just
Really?
can't
Yeah.
see a reason to watch it dubbed.
So-
I
so-
just can't see the
I got
reason.
her.
Like
I got her.
I don't get it.
there's
I
some
got
stuff.
her.
I
There's
don't
some
get
stuff
it.
that you
Like, okay, if you want to multitask, right, and watch, like, because I do this all the time. Like, I'll put it on and I'll start doing something. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Like, let me like rewind it. So that, but
You only gonna pick up on a couple words.
She's
But-
fucking mind reader. Because I was literally about to say you ain't folding clothes, J. Cole style. You know what I mean? You fold the clothes, boom, boom, boom. And then you know what? I can't read that shit. I gotta listen to that shit.
like,
You
I've
ain't
done
never-
that. I've done that many times where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I can't
see. I
understand
can't.
it. But
That's. I know if I can't dedicate the level of attention necessary, I don't put it on.
oh, okay, OG.
No, but no, it's. I mean, but it's
Listen,
life. It's
I get
like I
it,
said,
though.
my list is probably longer than all of y'all's of what I need to watch. So I understand.
But your list
I
of what you watch is probably longer than ours too.
Well,
like,
you know,
But that's the crazy
that's
thing.
just time.
I'm on
That's
his
just
level,
time.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of that shit be filler. Sometimes I just let that shit run if I can.
If
I don't even want to.
But I'm not even. But most
Oh,
of my,
that's
I'm
a
so
whole
current
nother-
on
That's a
stuff.
whole nother
That's a whole
episode.
all
nother-
sub.
yeah, filler is like a week. We do
yeah.
a series on filler.
One thing
And
about
then-
me,
we not gonna get
I
into that
fucking
right now. We'll
hate
be here
that
all night.
episode.
Oh,
But
yeah,
no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's part of the reason why
I just
if
let
I
it
hit
run.
that's part of the reason why some stuff it's like, oh, I started that and I hit a filler episode in something that's not even that long, and I'm like,
that shit play.
oh well,
Okay, let
Let me-
that shit
I'll
play.
come back to you
Let me
when I
ask
get back
y'all.
to
Let
you.
me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Do y'all think there's an anime character whose dub voice is as good as their sub voice?
No. Absolutely not.
I got
no.
a few, but so that's why I don't agree with that.
Oh well, you know what? No, I would say,
'Cause-
is the dub better or is it like
Is it just as good? Is it just as good?
Equivalent.
it's either it's better or it's not for me?
It's up
I'm
to
so
par.
sorry.
It don't necessarily got to be like exactly the same, but like, all right, I can deal with either or. And I got one, and it's Pain from Naruto.
No, and you know why? Because I've heard that voice dubbed, and I'm just like, it
That shit
doesn't
is-
resonate. It really
resonates
doesn't
me. It
resonate
resonates
for
with
me.
me.
It doesn't do it for
Into
me.
Naruto, I can't even comment.
Listen,
Crazy.
Pain,
What do you
Pain's voice actor on both sides, I think, killed like his role.
I would say Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, that's another one.
There you go.
That's another one, too.
You can't argue
There you
that
go.
it's not.
I
He's
didn't listen to that
he's goated
sub.
because his flow is just crazy good. You know,
If
he's
we're
done other
talking-
characters as well, but yeah, he's his stuff that.
Another
dude
one
is
off
on
the
point.
top of my head is Madara Uchiha.
I didn't hear him dubbed, so I can't
You
even.
never heard Madara dubbed?
I'm telling you, I didn't watch it dubbed.
I
Like I've
did.
heard clips of Pain dubbed, just scrolling through Instagram or whatever. But like, yes,
You've never heard
Never
Madara
heard it
dubbed?
First
No!
off,
I don't watch dubbed. I
This
don't
the crazy
watch it.
part.
I can
All of us
understand
has
not
had to.
watching.
You
like,
never
dubbed, but-
rewinded back and watched that. First off, the work that Madara did. Applaud that man.
Oh yeah,
Applaud that man in the work he did
For
in the
sub,
last
yes,
war.
absolutely.
He beat
sub,
the
yes.
Dub
shit
too.
out of everybody.
He
and
said,
they
"So do
mama.
you want these clones? Do you Susanoo?
You want these? You want
Or-
everything? You want these hands, feet,
Everything.
toes, all that. He put his spirit into him, bro. He was playing. Shit.
Yeah,
Madara was the
My
GOAT.
only stink on Pain's sub thing is when, you know, the whole almighty push in Shiro Tensei. Like, I didn't like the way he said it in subbed. You can't comment.
I ain't rewatch Naruto dub like that. Like
Sometimes you just
because
just because you ain't rewatch it doesn't mean because there's some.
when y'all was watching it, we was already like we was gone. We was out.
So
We
you
did
said
it.
you
We
haven't watched it
already.
since you.
Like by
As
the
a
time
person
they
that's seen it recently-
translated it, we was done. Like
Yeah,
As a
no, for
person
real.
who's seen it recently, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for this or some
As you should.
some angry people for this.
As you
But
should.
Almighty Push sounds better than Shiro Tensei to me. Like it has more
guess.
depth. It has more like
first off, the move is the move.
I understand that.
He said the move is.
I understand the
It's
move
like
is
the
the move,
move is
but
the move.
how
It
you
don't
say
matter.
your move, it resonates something else out of like the scene. Like, and I just think, but when he said Shiro Tensei, it sounded like he was having a stroke when he was saying it. Like, it just like that was my only knock. Like, that's the only knock I have on Pain's sub actor. That's the only one. Everything else was flawless except for that one thing,
The sub or the dub?
the sub.
Okay.
She's a sub person, so she's not gonna
Okay.
agree. But like
Okay.
I'm on, like I said, I'm on both sides of.
Bleach is
Like-
another one. A lot of the characters in Bleach.
That's what I'm saying. I was
A
just
lot of
about to
characters
say,
in Bleach.
Ichigo on
That is
Bleach, like,
probably the
Ichigo,
only anime
from-
that I would
from us
sit
with
and
it.
watch dub as a grown ass adult because of the time it came out. So I'm confident that the voice acting is
Even,
actually
even,
good.
even the new
What?
stuff.
The new-
Even
it's the same-
stuff
it's
is-
the
Wait,
same-
wait. She
it's the
said
same
it's the
voice
only thing you
actors,
watch
but yeah.
dub.
I said that would be the only thing that
she
I
would
watch
watch-
currently right now because I've never watched it.
There's new stuff.
So I would watch
So
that.
you just jumping in like at this random interval in the Bleach. So are you amazed by it? I don't know. Like,
I haven't watched it. Are you listening, my nigga? Are you listening? Because it's not giving that you're listening.
so
he's
far,
he's feeling
I don't
effects
wa-
of
I-
random,
yeah, so far.
random
Random
No,
situation.
Listen, I don't watch so much Bleach. I don't even watch the.
No,
the-
so
the-
I've never
Are
watched
you caught up
Bleach.
on the new?
I'm caught up on the new
Okay.
one.
I,
Did
just
you watch the
random-
live action? I even watched the live action.
See, I see. First of all, that's gonna be I got a topic.
That's
to say.
another.
should
That's
we- should we
another
do live
one.
action?
Because I'm
That's
not.
another one.
I'm not happy about live action stuff.
You're
Not
right.
that
One
it
Piece was
can't be
good.
done well. Not that it
One
can't
Piece
One
be
Piece
done
was
well.
good.
One Piece live action
One Piece was
pretty
real good.
Respect.
Fans.
No,
Listen,
no, I'm serious.
But
like,
listen-
but I'll leave it alone.
For a
But
live
listen,
action,
you
it was
know
really
how I
good.
feel
It
about
was
One
really
Piece
good.
already. Me and you've had many conversations, so I'm not being biased when I say these things because I got a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I
with One
understand you.
Piece.
You're gonna be critical.
So,
You are gonna be
It's
critical.
actually really good.
But my thing is, personally,
compared to other live actions, this one's actually really good.
personally, I'm like, let anime be anime.
I get that.
No, I feel that. I feel
You
that.
see what I'm saying?
I know, I
'Cause-
get it.
Because a lot of times, like I saw they did a Captain Harlock, which y'all don't know nothing about.
Absolutely not. That's okay.
G-Rock, my man here may
I
know
ain't
a
watch
little
it. I
bit.
ain't watch it. I
But
know,
it,
yeah.
it looked good. It looked good. It wasn't bad. But I'm like, Captain Harlock is from way back in the day. Queen Esmeralda's and Galaxy Railroad 999 or whatever. Yeah, that's movies and series, music. Yeah. Anyway, that looked good. It looked good.
Old
But I,
Let him cook. Let him
it looked
cook.
good, but the issue is watch the original. Because the issue is appreciate the original art before you start looking at other stuff that's supposed to be a recreation of original art.
My only rebuttal to that is I think
that.
the only good thing about like live actions for people that aren't into anime, it kind of helps them get into anime.
Agree. My mom watched
It
One Piece.
can.
My
It
mom watched
can.
live
There's a lot
action,
of people
and she
that
loved
have
it.
gotten
Nah.
into
She loved
It's
it.
a lot
can.
of people
It
that have gotten
can.
into One Piece
gonna
because
be
of the
honest
live
with
action
you.
stuff.
I'll be honest
But
with
that
you.
flips back to the whole sub versus dub. If you do a good dub, do a good dub, that will bring people in because
of her
people,
mind, there's no good dub after 2000.
it's-
which I would
it's
agree
just
with.
not.
but
It's
It can
not.
be
I'm
done.
sorry, it's not.
It-
I just
it's
there's
not like-
some good dub out there.
Yeah, it's you can do a good dub, and that'll bring people in.
Did you watch Black Clover?
I did.
Did you watch it dubbed?
I watched it both.
That shit was awful dubbed.
It's-
And it was awful. I tried.
I
I
didn't watch
tried.
it.
I
I
tried.
haven't watched it.
It's
dub.
okay.
I tried.
I have not watched it.
It's
dub.
it's okay. It's way better subbed. I'll say that. It's way better. It's
I
not.
mean,
it's not. It's not. It's
Ash
not.
is an annoying
No.
character in the similarity to the early days.
He's
of
annoying
Naruto.
regardless whether it's
Well,
subbed or dubbed.
Yeah.
So-
So he's just loud as fuck. Like,
But it's more tolerable.
But-
It's more tolerable in the subbed. So, but the dub.
But that's
isn't-
the
the dub isn't. The dub isn't terrible, but it's not like.
But that's the
I'd rather
subtlety
watch
of
the
the
sub
that's the subtlety
than
of the
the-
skill of the voice acting
Right.
of that's the point. And that's the infrastructure that needs to be invested in, that we have solid voice acting.
So the takeaway from everything versus sub versus dub thing, it boils down to the voice acting.
That's it. That's
Like
what
it
it's
boils
about.
down to the
Yeah.
voice acting. There's some people that's gonna prefer sub. There's some people that's gonna prefer dub. There's gonna be people like myself that prefer both, depending on the anime and the situation.
oh my god,
Convenience.
I wonder who prefers
Convenience.
sub. I
Like,
wonder.
He's sitting on the
Convenience.
fence hard. How you
Listen,
prefer
Nah, it's
both?
like yo, from folded clothes.
You're not gonna sway me any single way. Like
He said I prefer both.
I do. Like there's stuff that I prefer better. Like if I'm watching Pokemon again, I'm not watching it subbed.
First
if
of
I'm
all,
watching Dragon Ball Z,
pause.
I'm not watching it
That-
subbed.
That goes
Pokemon
to my
again.
point. Though.
What is
Yeah,
going
wait,
on?
Why are you watching Pokemon?
I
again?
think it's
First of all,
convenient.
I like
but-
Pokemon.
Convenience.
What?
If I'm cleaning, yeah, I got to put this shit on English. You know what I mean? If I'm cleaning, look, I'll be moving around the house, doing shit, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. dub.
I mean, I see. Here's the thing. I get that, but
If I waited that long.
All right, y'all.
'Cause they already
we do
done.
got other topics to get to though.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
but I'm
Do we-
saying,
Yeah, we do.
if I waited that long, though, you feel me?
Conclusion, it's just whatever your personal preference is. So whatever you like is what
That
you
is-
like.
That's a shitty conclusion.
that, like I said, my man sitting on the fence. I prefer both. What the?
Listen, that's just me.
Come on,
I
son.
prefer both.
That's
Come
just
on,
me.
son.
There's no wrong answers here.
All right, so you
But-
buy and it kind of sort of.
Listen, there's no wrong answers here because anyone that you ask is going to be one of them answers. Either I only like sub, I only like dub, or I like both. That's it. That's all it boils down to.
I'm saying it. Here's the thing.
It's the 21st century.
I just want good voice acting,
That too.
and it doesn't matter.
that too.
It doesn't matter whether it's subbed or dubbed. Just give me good voice acting.
Okay, I respect it.
That's fair.
The art deserves that.
That's fair. That is
agree.
fair. All right, so we're going to jump into the next topic.
Do it.
Finishing moves. Favorite finishing move? What do y'all think is the best finishing move? Who going to kick it off?
I instantly thought porno when he said that, though.
Oh, my God.
Oh my, what the fuck?
What?
Wow.
Hentai.
Okay, so now you're gonna have to start it off
yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
that's-
redeem
I'm gonna start it
yourself,
off the
please.
Deep end with that.
My God, redeem yourself, my
Alright.
nigga.
So listen, like we talked about this earlier, right, man?
Don't
Fin-
you dare! Don't you
finishing
don't you fucking say it! Don't you fucking say it neither! I swear to God, if
Give
you
you
take
a-
my
I can
finishing
give you-
move,
I
Kids
can
watch
give you-
the
I can
show.
gi- Kids watch the show. Well,
I'm just playing.
I'm so sorry,
it's for
children.
the kids. We for the kids. For the kids.
For the
yo.
kids.
All
For the
right.
children.
Finishing moves. Like I was thinking about this. And I'm gonna go like. Well, I got like a two or three.
Okay,
Sam.
But I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ichigo when he fought Aizen, bro.
Woo! The final.
Okay.
Oh, final gets to
Final-
the 10 show. Oh.
Yes. Like first off, that artwork, like we was like, oh shit, when he transformed, it's like, oh, in the music, the background. First off, I watched a lot of fight scenes, like ending fight scenes. The crazy thing is, I couldn't even think of one that was really dope. You know what I mean? But like I was just telling her, you ain't watched Madara English and sub whoop ass. Like, oh my god, I just play that shit. I used to. They got music to it. And you just listen, you can clean to that and just look up. And all you gotta see is nigga.
Yo, your place must be spotless. You cleaning
Hey,
that.
man, I'm always cleaning.
He
Yeah,
just cleans every
motherfucker.
time anime is on. Like, let me clean
This
something
place
real
is
quick.
spotless. Ain't an ounce of dirt. Just
There you go. And it smells good. Smells good. True otaku house. But but like, for instance, like for real, yo, Ichigo went hard with that.
Yeah.
And it's a true finishing move because he can never ever do it again.
yeah,
He was fucked up afterwards.
Lost his powers.
for seasons.
lost his power. He,
Chapters
he
of
hit
manga.
somebody so hard he lost his power.
Yeah, had to rediscover his true power and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we learning about now. But anyway, you know, I'm just saying that for real.
That
Man,
okay.
he put eyes in that, and the crazy thing is, he still didn't put eyes in all the way down.
Because once Aizen fused with the Hogyoku, he was
good.
almost immortal anyway.
But I thought at first
He
thought he put him down. I thought he put it down, and then they show another scene. Aizen, he all secured and everything. It's like, for real, you ain't put this. You lost all of that. You couldn't soul reap no more, no nothing.
But
Reap the benefits of soul reaping.
It be like that sometimes.
But Ichigo wasn't necessarily trying to kill anybody.
Man, first off, he knew he had to put that.
Well,
that
he
man was getting. First off,
Yeah, when
he was matching every last second with him all the way up to that last move. Like
Well,
Ichigo
honestly-
would step up a little bit closer. Boom.
But Aizen thought he was whooping him, and he was like, "Yo, this is me blocking your stuff. That's tearing up the universe. It's not even you're not half as strong as you think you are." So, because when he came out of Hakumundo, he was went for his neck. He was like, "Yeah, I ain't want to do it, but I got to do it."
True.
But Aizen got that he had, I don't know if it's plot armor or what, because he just
It's always plot on.
his stuff was retarded.
I
He
think we're gonna learn in the next
to do that
season
next
of
topic.
Bleach.
Yeah,
yeah,
Down
well,
to
the,
your
the
rules.
next
Always
the next last season, like we get.
Yeah, we're gonna learn about Aizen a little bit. I know he about to get out. I read the comments online.
He's and there's the other captain that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
The other captain that you haven't seen.
All right, guys, we're pandering. We got
I'm not pandering.
Yo,
Okay,
pandering.
we went off into the we veered off into
But anyway,
All right.
that's me.
What's another one? Or you had?
I'm gonna let y'all go.
I'm
If I
gonna go.
got-
One of my favorite finishing moves is Final Flash from Vegeta. Now, even though he only done it twice in the series. He did it once against Cell, and he did it again against Jiren. And we never seen it after that. Like he never done it. Like he's only done it twice.
It hasn't worked.
Oh my
Never the
gosh.
final flash.
Oh my gosh.
It was that first of all.
He called it Final Flash. And then
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot
That's
of finishing moves that haven't finished somebody off. When we talking about finishing moves,
But
this
he
is where
named that. But I mean, that's that. Well, I don't know what
named
the
it to finish.
I don't know what the Japanese
Oh
name
my
is.
god.
Oh my bad. He named it to
But
finish.
Oh
he
my
said
goodness.
Final Flash, and it's like
And it
it
wasn't the
wasn't the
final
final
it was
Flash.
flash.
Listen,
Oh my
the
god.
next Flash.
but it's a lot of finishing moves that's like that though.
I mean, I respect it. Like when he did that joint against it was Cell before he was perfected, right?
No, it was perfecting Cell. He did
When
it
he did
on-
a joint against unperfected, was it against No, it wasn't
No,
perfected.
he
Cell.
did it perfecting
when
Cell.
he bounced it off the planet and shit.
No, he didn't bounce it off the plane.
Well, he was aiming at Cell, but it kind of they kind of showed the scene where it kind of went.
Yeah, it
off.
kind of went into space and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I was like, okay, that's cool, but you let this shit happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. We talked about this last time. I know. But
You watched it come.
But
he was
ate
like,
it.
no, y'all go
You
ahead and
ate it.
fuse.
You technically ate it.
but to me, the
Y'all
move is
go ahead
like
and fuse.
why it's one of my favorites is just like the build up to it. Like,
That
he
was
really,
that?
Like,
Oh yeah,
he's really
he's
like
intense.
Okay.
I mean, but
I respect
Vegeta's
that.
intense.
No,
Vegeta's
no.
intense.
Listen, buddy. If we're taking Vegeta and we're gonna talk about finishing moves. So listen, we talk about finish moves. We gotta talk about when he was Majin Vegeta. He
blew himself up?
He blew himself up.
You,
wanna talk
we
about
actually
finishing
mentioned that
work?
in the last one.
That's
And
crazy.
we mentioned how it
That
didn't
didn't
work.
work.
and it was
It
for
didn't
this.
work. But the sacrifice, that build up,
Yeah.
tearjerker.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. He's
But
gonna
at the
give
end
his
of the
life
day,
up.
at
He's
the end of the
finally
day,
being
Still like Final
good.
Flash
It was
better.
his fault. So,
I like I said, Final Flash looked better.
Final Flash is fire to me.
I like it. It's like I said, it's cool to tell, but when you call it Final Flash and the shit don't work.
Listen,
story of Vegeta's life.
Sound like a
that's
damn
like the
story.
story.
Life.
That's the story of anime's life. There's a lot of people that done finishing moves and didn't finish their opponent.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Yeah, man.
call it a finishing.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
Well, it does.
You just know that every time you know this character is doing this move, it's to end their opponent or finish their
Here's the
opponent.
thing: it's finishing moves, which means it's finished when I do this shit.
No, that's not always the case.
That's what got me like
Because
today. What move actually was a good
what's
finishing
Naruto's
move?
like finishing move? Sengon, right?
But
How many times did that work?
but what time are you talking about?
Listen,
Naruto
That's the
don't
thing.
have moves.
That's the thing.
He got
What
Shadow
time are you
Ball
actually
jutsu.
talking about?
And
So-
Rasengan.
listen, that's all he
Every
needs.
single time.
Not-
You talk no juice.
he might use it like
That's
five.
his
That's
finishing
his
move.
finishing
That's
move
his
is
finishing
talk no
move.
jutsu.
Absolutely.
That's his
Absolutely.
finishing move. It's like we're gonna be friends. You just don't know it yet.
Listen.
I'm gonna talk this crazy shit.
Listen, we're not gonna move the goalposts with this whole
You know, you said,
whether this person died or not when they use their move.
you
But
said finishing move.
Nah, man.
finishing
All
means
I
it's
gotta
their
say-
finishing move. They're
No.
trying to actively kill or
That's cool.
end this.
That was
And
it.
whether it
Okay.
worked or not doesn't matter. It's the move that we're talking about. We're not talking about the result. We're talking about the
I
move.
have a good one.
I'm sorry, you my
Oh,
man and
he
all.
said- he
That's
said-
that's
he
a
did say
trash.
the-
That's a
he-
trash.
he
That's the
earlier-
trash shit out of Vegeta's moves, man.
But no,
No, it's not.
earlier he
So
said,
what's better?
I just
Big
told
bang
you.
attack?
I just told you. No, I just told you when he blew himself up.
No.
That's the only
Well, he
and
said-
last
he
time.
said the move is the
That's the
move,
only
so
and
I
last time
respect
that
Because
man
you're
did
attaching
anything
emotion
worth
to it.
it.
That's
Ah!
why.
No,
Ah!
that
It's
whole
sentimental,
movement,
that's
that
why.
whole
That didn't work
movement.
either,
Then he
though.
came back with a halo.
And another thing too.
That
That
was
shit
it.
didn't work either.
And the crazy thing about that too is he's done that move twice.
Blow
Too.
himself up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not like that.
The one time he died, the other time he learned from the first time. Was like, I'm gonna do enough to just not die.
Yeah.
Well, I have one.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
it
Moving
is.
right along. I have one.
There we go.
Let's hear it.
What it be?
Mine is from One Piece. It's if you didn't skip Skypia, because I heard
If
some
you
people.
watched it up
I
to
heard
that
some
point.
people skip Skypia, which is weird
I don't know
because
why.
it's
If-
canon.
If you
That's part
watched
of
it
the
up to
show.
that
it's
point.
canon,
I'll-
right? Like that's mad weird that people skip it,
Yeah.
but
There ain't no
it's
skipping like arcs.
First of
like
all.
if it's either you're dedicated or you're not. Like,
First off, that arc described a lot of stuff. If you skipped it, everybody,
You're not
you
gonna
need
know
to
what the
take
fuck
your
is going
ass
on.
back.
Or you
'Cause
didn't watch it.
lost. You would have known. You would have been ahead of the game if you watched that arc. Now you just walking in blind. How dare you? How dare you disrespect anime
what's the
like
move?
that?
my is with Enel, his lightning.
okay.
That fucked Skypia up. Like that had them niggas terrified until Luffy, obviously made of rubber, is the only one to be able to divide like that. If he wasn't
Him-
there,
him
that
and
would have had everybody fucked up. That's a finishing move right there. That's a finishing move to me.
I get it because for everyone but Luffy, I can't even say that because he used it on Sanji and Sanji was still alive afterwards.
You know what the thing is? People, and I realized this afterwards, it's kind of like the Game of Thrones thing, right? Like if they don't actually, if
Wait
you don't
till
see
they
the
come
body
back.
dead, they ain't dead. But, at the time, like he's hitting people with lightning and they down. Like that's it.
Wait till he finally comes back. We're waiting on it in the anime, by the way, and like we're ahead of the curve. Can't wait till you guys get there.
First
Yeah,
of all, first of all,
In
First
One
of all-
Piece, when you get there,
I'm
fuck
caught up.
you.
you caught up.
Yeah, I've
When
been
did that
caught up.
happen?
I've been caught up.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
She's been caught. She's at Atlanta. She's at the Wano arc. She's
Yeah, I'm at
pretty much-
Wano.
She's,
I'm-
Alright, good,
she's
good,
in the
good.
final stretch.
I'm
It's
here.
about time. It's about time.
you just-
Hallelujah. We converted 2 more. You ain't gonna shake my hand.
I ain't on One Piece. I ain't on that.
Disrespect.
It's not disrespect.
Anyway.
I respect. I
So
respect.
yeah, anyway, that's my finishing.
You don't
move
even know
because
what
he
we're
really
talking
finished
about.
people
You
with
don't
that
even know what we're
move.
talking about.
I'm good
Yeah.
though.
He really
So,
finished people
I'm
with
good.
that move.
So,
if it
Reg,
wasn't for
I know
Luffy,
you got one.
that's it.
Yeah, let me hear that.
It's hard.
I mean, I know you got a list of them, so just say one that you got that you written down.
Okay, so
Dramatic pause.
it's hard because like I said, it's
It's a hard knock life.
see the Getsu Attention was always good.
Did I take
I like-
yours?
No, because I mean I could like you said, there's so many.
That's why you go first.
Nah, because like I said, I'll just take it from Bleach and be like,
Nah, you gotta get your own, bro.
no, but
Gotta
it
get
doesn't
your
have to
own.
be
You
his.
gotta get your
Gotta
It
own.
get
doesn't have to
your
be
own.
Ichigo.
Okay. Oh, ooh, I like this one. What other move?
Sits back.
Sunbone Sakura.
Okay.
What time?
Well, I mean the newest one is ridiculous.
Eh,
The newest one is ridiculous.
rose petals and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Not as
It's-
cute.
it's
Oh
cute.
my
It's
goodness.
cute because you don't realize how dangerous it is.
No. If anybody's Bankai or anything we talking about, it's gonna be general squad. Squad 1.
Yeah,
Can't-
but that's his pick, so that's what
See.
you want to go with.
Genru,
That thing,
Genru
that
side.
thing was and talking about finishing move. He finished the whole set. Right, I had to say set. Right,
he was, but see, that's the thing. His shit was too powerful. He was going. That's the issue with his stuff was he has to hold back to use his shit because he can just destroy the entire saber tech.
This is true, but he used it.
He used it.
So I'm
That's
saying
why. That's why. In fact, it was different. What they were saying was it was different this time than it was when he originally had his joint.
I hear you. But
So-
rose petals though.
Hey, it's Rose. You get to see a beautiful death.
But who's like? I think if you're gonna talk about the finish move, I need an exact time when they used it, because each time that they use it is different. For instance, Kamehameha. For instance, he used it regular Kamehameha, great Kamehameha. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but it's
But that's just go to like finishing move. That's like
but that's what I'm trying to say is what instance I want I want
No,
to.
I
I want.
feel
I want to
that
put it
because
in my
you
head
said
right
it's
now.
very
Like,
good.
No, I agree.
oh
Like,
yeah, you talking
know.
about
Right.
that scene?
Yeah,
What time did he use it?
He's trying to say a specific
Yeah.
time when
Okay.
he uses
That was
finishing
like,
move.
oh, he was raw as hell with that. You know what I mean, dude? Didn't you know what I mean?
See, and
Put it
Bleach
in my
would
head.
be one of the movies because he really didn't use it against anybody except for Ichigo before that. Except for
I hear you. I hear you. But we didn't watch since we're up to date on Bleach.
oh yeah,
I'm
It
just
just
gonna
be
say
so much
this.
shade from you, my nigga.
I'm just, no,
Like
no,
it
I'm
just be a lot of shade from
I'm
you.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Gee.
You
I'm
guys
not caught
can't-
up either, so don't feel.
Yeah, no, don't
bad
feel no
about
type
it.
of way. All I'm just saying is, man,
Yamamoto's-
there's so much going on right now.
yeah.
Like for instance, Squad Zero. You know what I mean? Spoiler alert.
Squad Zero,
All right, like
wrecking shit.
you know what I mean? Like you want to talk about a finishing move? She just finished the whole situation
she-
for a second
Yeah.
until next season. Till next season.
And what's the dude with the
What?
who was fighting Yawak or whatever.
Oh yeah.
His stuff.
Yeah, he was pushing. You want to talk about Payne's push? Nah, he had the Buddha palm.
Yo,
He hit them. He hit
he
it with
Buddha
the-
palmed him
Buddha
like
palmed him.
he Buddha stomped him.
That's another
And
one I
then
didn't even
Buddha
think
Buddha
of when I
stomp.
was thinking about this. Like Almighty Push was a finishing move.
Nah,
It wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
He destroyed the whole- he destroyed the
when
whole
he made
village.
when he made like a whole
The-
He
impact
destroyed the
ball.
whole village.
What was the
bro.
thing when he made an impact ball that he, like a little tiny?
What you talking about?
That's what Payne when he got all the village and he pinned Naruto down.
You talking
And
about
he
with
made
them
him into a
little,
big ball. That was that was the finishing move.
No, Almighty Push was that shit destroyed the whole village. When you think of finishing moves, that's the finishing move. He destroyed the whole village, killed damn near everybody. That was the finishing move.
Somebody.
And he did it in dramatic.
It was
and he
part of
did it
a
in
greater
dramatic-
move.
And
was
he
part
did it
of
in
a
a
greater
dramatic
move.
fashion. My man was in the sky.
I hear you. I hear you.
Looking down
know what
on
I
him.
mean? I hear you.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying
Yikes.
it don't get better. Your
You
argument
should
before
have used
was,
that move
Hey,
instead
listen.
of. All right.
Listen.
You should have went with that move.
I like it. It's all about preference. Everything's about preference.
Everything's
Yeah.
about preference.
Vegeta's
very
gonna get
true.
his shine finally. He's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
get his
see. Yeah.
shine. I can't wait. We can't wait.
We'll see. 'Cause you know
Still
how,
going-
you know how
When's the season? What's it? 2024.
Toriyama be with.
Listen,
when it
I
comes
just want to see
Vegeta.
Black Freezer put
Yo.
them in the bag, all of them in the bag, Ziploc bag, quick fast. I heard about that.
Since we on the whole Naruto thing, another one of my favorite finishing moves is the Amaterasu.
Okay, I can see that. Fuck with that. Fuck with that.
Black Flame.
Is that really a thing?
Yes.
I mean, let's think
Black-
about the average
black-
person.
Black
Yes.
flames that's going to burn up everything until it's devoured.
I hear you though. But then, what did that
bro,
ever
it's like a-
finish? What did it ever fit? He used that as like a extra move to a move. I'm just saying, it didn't finish nothing. Like they was doing better genjutsu to finish a motherfucker
Listen,
off.
but
First of all,
the one
if you want to
said-
talk about finishing
the one you
moves,
said with Bleach with Aizen wasn't finished.
it finished the whole fight. That was the end of the fight.
He wasn't dead.
It was the end of the fight.
But is it really? If
These
he's not-
really
niggas
though?
are still rocking after they done got finished. They
Yeah.
still rocking. They still throwing hands. No, lay the fuck down, my niggas.
We
Just
talking
lay
about
down.
finishing
Don't
moves.
come back. Stay there.
I'm just thinking, all right,
One,
this
two,
is,
three.
all right, backs against the wall. I gotta, bring out my trump card as my final, last resort. That's what I'm thinking of as final move, final flash. All right, I'm backed up against the wall. I gotta use that.
We've all been back.
Amaterasu, I'm backed up against the wall. I gotta use something to,
I hear you. I hear you, but finish a move.
G's whole purpose is just to go against the grain with everything.
No,
that
no,
everyone
no.
says.
Mr. Contrarian.
Every group has one.
Mr. Contrarian.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. You right. You right. I'm going against the grain because I got so much knowledge to give you.
Oh my goodness.
So much knowledge.
Jan, you got any more?
Me, it's honestly it's too many.
What? Go ahead.
I know you had some jotted down. Go ahead and
let's
say
do it.
so. 'Cause I got a couple more I got to get out.
Oh,
First of all, I
please do.
didn't have any more jotted down, so I'll have to.
Oh
think.
wow.
Okay.
Okay. I thought we was.
Now, mine mainly is our next topic. That's where I'm. going
Okay,
in.
that's where she's going.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Because
going in.
I
All right,
want to
so
hear,
I
have
one
the best
more
one.
finishing move. I want to hear
All right,
one
go
more
ahead.
finishing move. If you got another one. If you got another one.
100 crack fist from Kirsho from Fist of the North Star.
Oh shoot, he taking it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of my
North Star.
favorites because my man hitting his opponents with the what's the 8 tri-palm shit. That's what. That's where a lot of these other animes got their stuff
putting
from.
hands on
Oh, yeah.
for real.
Fist established the call out your attack stuff.
Oh, I thought of
I
one.
don't like calling.
I
out.
just
what?
thought of one from Naruto. Guys, 8 gate or
Oh,
whatever.
eight inner gates or whatever.
Yeah, that shit. Madara gave him respect. That's a finishing move. You got this first of all, he's reanimated. Nigga's not even alive.
Bro put himself,
okay, he's not even
bro put
alive.
himself in a wheelchair to do this move. Like, you gotta respect.
When we think finishing move,
Oh my god, here we go.
they
yo.
gotta be
Contrarian.
finished. Like what is they?
But,
why is they
but
getting
your
back up?
definition is just finishing the fight.
Think about
Where,
it.
like,
They
mine is-
finished it. You got to think about the move
Bro really
and the
sitting,
fight.
Bro really sitting in the barber chair saying, "Do you want the one against the grain or do you want the?"
Nah, man, give me one where he finished him. He put him down. Like, yo,
Okay,
look
then-
down.
I'm
Like,
just
yo,
giving
that's
you
it.
one.
That's it. Go
Every
ahead.
time
Go ahead.
Kishiro used the 100 crack fist, the opponent died.
And I'm gonna go with my guy Yusuke with his spirit gun. That
Oh,
took niggas
wow.
out. It took niggas out every single time. Okay,
Super repetitive though, but yeah, I hear you.
super
I hear you.
repetitive.
Hey man,
Fuck
some
you,
people
super
you gotta
repetitive.
you gotta do what
You
works.
go.
You know,
You go
like-
with work. So
Listen, I'm gonna go one better. I think all the finishing moves from Ronin Warriors was dope.
see, I didn't know. Yeah.
See how I'm coming?
Honestly,
because they finished their opponents.
the villains Jones was crazy
Yeah,
too.
but they finished their opponents, and it was dope as hell. All of
Yeah.
them was on some crazy next level stuff at that time,
yeah.
and still today some of that shit resonate. If you ain't watched Ronin Warriors, first
Have-
off, that's
have
like
either y'all
Dragon
watched
Ball
Ronin
Z
Warriors?
I
back
don't
in
know.
that
I've heard of
time.
it, but I've never.
Oh my God! No, they
Yo,
did not
it's-
say that they not watch Ronin Warriors. Hey, tear me down this ceiling and build me a new ceiling.
Yo,
Goodness
it's I understand because, like I said, but that's that going back deep in the well, and sometimes people don't understand. You go deep in the well. The Ronin Warriors,
Ronin Warriors,
yo,
what?
the everything.
When red
is
turned to
ridiculous.
white, it's like Power
Oh,
Rangers.
Yeah,
Like when y'all, we all grew up on Power. Y'all grew up. You watched Power
course.
Rangers. All right, I was just
Yeah.
making sure. Whew.
The
But
ar-
it's
the
like Green
Inferno-
Ranger
it's the
turning to
Inferno
White
armor.
Ranger.
The Inferno armor.
man. Like when you see that, you're like, oh, it's
And
like
then-
Power Rangers. Like, dog, man. Like, I'm telling you right there, man. It's like going back, like being a big old kid.
Yeah.
Watch Ronin War. You
Yeah.
can still get
See.
into it today, and it's not that long to binge. Not that
There you
long.
go.
There you go.
Once again, it's another shady comic, but that's okay. We're
No,
gonna-
No, you
we're
will
gonna-
thank us
It's-
later.
No, it's good.
Thank
It's
us later.
solid. It's solid.
Yeah, but they
I
finished.
mean, it's
the
old
movie.
school. So
It's
understand
not that old
there's
school.
gonna
They
be-
got-
It's old
they
school, so
updated
watch
it.
it
They
dubbed
updated
because
a
we
little bit that you can
discussed
watch
that
it.
old school can be dubbed. But
Hey,
yeah,
man.
There's some
What-
old school
it's
sub.
dumb. It's good.
There's some old school sub that's
It's
good.
good.
Too.
Wait. Question.
Because Fist of the North Star sub was good too.
That's but
Yeah.
that's old school.
right.
But what is old school to you? What age?
That's
is
a
old
whole
school
nother
to you?
topic.
okay. So
We don't got
I'm
time to
28,
cover
right?
that. All right.
I'm 28. For me, old school would be like Astro Boy. Like that's old school.
Well, see, that's original.
What?
school.
No, but
That's
like,
the
what's
original
Jesus?
school.
What's Jesus in this?
Not-
So what I mean is
That's
like,
the original
so
school.
what I mean is like,
She said Astro Boy. It's like, what was before
Ain't that
Astro
old
Boy?
school?
what's
That
Old
ain't old
Testament
school.
and what's
Astro
New
Boy.
Testament? What was the
Anything,
what's
anything 80s, anything 80s.
What was
Yeah,
before
there you go.
Astro
Anything
Boy?
Anything
80s
80s, 80s and
like-
prior.
Before Astro Boy,
Anything
Mickey
and
Mouse.
Give me
on
an
the-
anime.
on the
What
boat.
before
like, what
and
are you
after?
talking about?
before this anime is the
Anything-
line. This anime was the
Anything
line.
after the 90s is new age. Or anything before is old school.
Give me the
That's-
anime.
Okay, I
Give
can
me the
respect
anime.
that.
That helps me
You're not about
understand.
to break down every
Like,
single. Like,
okay,
No,
so
no,
I would
no,
say
what?
80s and before old school.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not understanding. Give me the anime, which is Jesus.
I don't
They don't know him.
The
They
fuck?
don't know
Like, I
him to
don't
be
know
able to
him.
give that. They can't give that. So they got to give
But
a time.
he done watched a little old school, little new school.
But they got to give a time.
But that's
frame.
why I
They
get
don't
it-
have
that's
an
why I get a
understanding.
time frame.
They-
But
that's-
everybody has their Jesus.
Not everybody
Everybody
has
has
their
the Jesus.
Jesus.
They got
oh
these little-
my
Hey,
goodness.
What-
listen,
what-
man, we
Here we
could
go.
be here all night going
Here
like
we
tit
go.
for tat, but like I'm
That's
just trying to
that's
like,
why I said we
Listen, y'all
So we
brainstorm
got
on
topics
it.
on deck. Just to let
Brainstorm
y'all
on it.
know, we got topics on
we got
deck.
plenty of stuff to like cover.
Topics
man.
on
like
deck.
we'll get to that when we get to that point. But like right now, we just trying to stay.
We
tried to get through this episode.
We
So
actually
that's-
need to get to the next one.
We
There
do
we
need
go.
to get
Before we
to
run
out
the
of
the
time.
last
Let's move
one,
on.
which is the best get back. And since you've been waiting so
Yeah,
patiently for this one, we're
she's
gonna let you go first on this.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
absolutely.
So you can't all see my show.
Oh, here we go. The setup.
So, best get back, Aaron. It's hands down. He came back and murdered everybody for his people. That is the best get back you can get. Who else is sitting up here murdering nations for their hometown? Who's doing it? Nobody. Best get back,
My
hands
bro
down.
broke
He
down
got
the
it.
walls of Jericho
He got it.
and got a bunch of Titans on
got
the
it.
Million Man March.
He said, "Oh, it's Titans in the wall. They coming with me."
And then
really
he killed his
started-
own people.
They was
his
in
own
another
people.
country. They didn't even like them.
No,
They
man.
didn't like them.
He was undercover.
They didn't like
He seen
them.
what they was brainwashed under. He seen all that. He
And
seen
he
the
said,
hate they got.
Fuck y'all.
But
Y'all
nah,
gotta go to
nah,
reform
man.
the world.
Nah.
Y'all gotta go to sometime.
Aaron dirty at the
have
end
you
of
watched?
the day.
Have you ever watched Dr. Umar? Have you ever watched Dr. Umar Johnson?
Oh,
Some of these niggas gotta go to sleep for good. For the better good of the people. It is what it is. It
She
is what
brought
it
out
is.
the Prince of Pan
I'm saying.
Africanism.
It is what it is.
She's
They gotta go
not
to sleep.
wrong.
They gotta go to sleep for good.
For good.
For good. To change everything.
Oh, I'm putting that
So
clip
so
on this.
what you telling me?
Some of them going to sleep.
The Prince of Pan
I'm putting that
Africanism. Oh
clip
my
on
goodness.
this. That is perfect.
So what you telling me?
I'm gonna stand by Aaron. Aaron does no wrong in my eyes.
10
He,
toes
he
down.
got it. He got it. For sure.
Wow.
For sure. 10 toes. Absolutely.
Wow.
What is your question?
So you telling me fuck the whole world?
Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna be alive. This some literally end of
Yes.
the world shit.
Yes.
And then and your people, the people that's being persecuted, brainwashed. This is like Africa getting its lick back, all right? And saying, you know what, fuck them niggas in America. We ain't gonna
Blow
fuck
them
them
bitches up.
We just gonna
What
gonna
you
run them
fail to
over.
understand?
All that,
Listen.
that's
What you fail
us.
to understand?
That's
Oh,
us.
the greater good.
That's
Maybe
us.
we gotta go.
Oh,
Maybe we
shit.
gotta go.
No, tell me to come
I
back
get,
home.
I get what she's trying
Tell
to
me
say.
to come back home. I want to come back home. Bro, nigga, please. Let me get
But
my
you know
own
what?
Titan.
You know what? They were so indoctrined that they wasn't going to listen. They was never going to
But they've
listen.
been also, but they were
You
they
would've
were literally like memory wiped and all types of stuff.
And I get that.
Listen. You can talk to me and you give me some options.
When you in that, listen, when you're in that type of situation where you got, all right, I gotta do this, or bitch, we all screwed. It is what it is. What can you really do? But y'all missed the. I mean, not saying that yours isn't good.
Listen,
but
man.
To me, one of the greatest get backs is
look back.
Shikamaru. He got it on Hedon
Oh, yeah.
after
That's
he
a good
after
one.
he killed
That's a good one.
Asuma.
That's a good one.
My bro came out with a whole plan. Buried my nigga in a hole. Told him I'm your god now, and then lit his dead master cigarette. It don't get no more
Damn.
get back than that.
Damn. And that wasn't all in the same battle.
Yes.
He leveled up in a matter of minutes. He stepped up. It took episodes,
It did.
but
We're
It
not
was
gonna
actually
go off of
minutes.
pacing, you know?
no.
Because the
I
picture was
agree
good.
with you.
Okay.
You see, it's not against the grain every time. You come with some good shit. My nigga, I'm fucking with you. But I'm just saying, that was a good one right there. That I gotta.
I mean,
that was
I
a
think
dope
the shirt
ass
got
scene.
something to do with that. But
That was
I
a dope
get it,
ass
though.
scene. That was a dope fucking scene. Nah, he right, man. Like he was stone cold on that shit, and they had no way of fucking winning, like no power on like.
But you know how crazy that you going against a dude that's basically immortal,
There you go.
and you get your lick back after he done killed your guy. Now that's really like top tier, like
Your
get
uncle
back.
daddy, your uncle daddy, he really killed it. That was like his uncle daddy. And you know what? I like his character. Like he still holds, like he still takes care of his kid and everything. Like he a dope ass
Shikamaru?
character.
Oh, yeah.
So I fucks with
Most tactical,
Oh,
real,
absolutely.
real tactical.
Absolutely.
next to his dad.
Yeah. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
R.I.P.
Bro went out like a. You know what I
And a
mean?
G, for real. Like, just
That's another one we gonna
him and
touch
Edom's
on.
dad.
The Great War.
Reg, you got any?
I got a couple.
Ooh,
I got a couple.
ooh. Give us one.
I mean, two off the top are in Cowboy Bebop.
I know where you're going.
Jet Black
Mm-hmm.
getting a chance to take out the dude who ruined his whole career and end up having him take his arm. That shit was crazy. Now he had kind of moved on a certain level, but then he realized like, yo, this is that dude. I get to kill this dude. And so he was all in on that. And then Spike, of course, against Vicious.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Because once Julia died, he was like, yo, you know what? That's the only thing I was living for. And I'm that dude y'all just don't know. When you take out a whole organization by yourself, oh, okay, you got one other dude helping you.
The whole anime, when you really look at it, is one big. That's why it was only a couple seasons was. That's why it is what it is.
It couldn't be that
Like,
much
bro,
longer.
like it told a simple story and got it there, and like that's something that we'd be like, yo, you gotta watch this. If you want to get in the anime, that's something that you gotta watch.
It is
You
so
right.
good.
Yeah,
And you
Cowboy
watch it
Bebop is a good
dubbed.
starter one.
And they don't really say
Yeah.
that he died.
Watch
He
it
might have
dubbed.
died. He might not have died. But that whole battle with
Yeah,
the
watch it
organization
dubbed.
was over.
Watch it up for sure.
Over.
Dub head.
Because it's a 90s one
Oh
by
gosh.
Breaking Point. Yes, I like how it all ties in.
Did you see the movie? Have y'all seen the movie?
No.
I don't
Check out the
normally
movie.
I don't
The
normally
movie
watch
is-
the
I'ma
movies
check
and
it out.
stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
See,
normally
that's
don't
the
watch
old
movies.
old school.
You gotta watch
in
the
me.
movie.
Movie is
Yeah.
fantastic.
But I have another one,
Wait,
and this comes from
ain't this your first one?
no. I said
No.
Shikamaru.
Nah,
was
you just congratulated
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro, don't
Wait,
forgot
so
that
I didn't
fast.
get to
Them
say
effects
mine.
is
my
kicking
bad,
in
my bad,
hard.
my
I
bad.
didn't get to say mine.
Go ahead,
I was like, wait, when do I say mine?
Okay,
Damn, I'm glad that you guys didn't take it, but since we was doing all this Naruto talk,
Okay.
there's mad lickbacks in Naruto.
yeah,
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
So I think one of the biggest lickbacks is Sasuke.
Which time?
Against who?
No. Sasuke, just really the best lickback is Itachi with Sasuke.
That's
he,
really sad.
he did what he had to do to make Sasuke who he had to be. It was, and like you said, it's sad. But his lick back was to get back at everything and all. Like we couldn't understand who Itachi was till then, till Sasuke understood. So it's like, I got you, bro.
I think his.
This is your lick back. You achieved it. I'm gonna make sure everything go how it need to go.
I think the one with him and Donzo meant a little bit more because that's the guy who was actually like not solely, but held like a lot of like part of the blame with like what happened with the Uchiha.
True. You know, I'm sentimental, man. Like he had
too, but
a
that
whole
was like-
goal. He had to slaughter his whole clan.
Yes.
His daddy, his
the nigga that
mama.
was responsible for it.
I hear you.
That's a get back.
I
Like
hear you. You're right. But he wouldn't been able to do it without Itachi's sacrifice.
because he needed his eyes.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Oh
my God.
Because he
Not
needed
wrong.
because he needed his eyes. Let's keep it a buck. He wasn't beating Donzo without Itachi's eyes. Because that nigga had the cheat code with the arm full of freaking Sharingan.
And did.
You right.
My bro kept hitting the reset button.
And after that fight, what he needed to level up anyway. He got the Rinnegan afterwards. No.
That ain't
He
happened
get the
till they
Rinnegan.
fought what you call it.
All right. Wait. But his eyes was messed up after that fight, if I remember.
And you know what's helped save Sasuke? The Amaterasu. Remember we talked about that earlier?
Wasn't no finishing move.
Yeah. It did what it had to do.
That's like like somebody biting you in the ass. While oh shit, oh there go the finishing move. That was the finishing move.
It's a distraction. Create an opening. You know, you've seen this a
Yeah.
million times. Create an opening.
Love
Then it's-
creating
We
openings.
know
Create
what
an opening.
We know what anime is about. We know enough to know what anime is about.
I need a
Create an
finishing
opening.
move. I need it down. 1, 2, 3, out. That's
Come on,
finishing.
But you know, there's no
Anyway.
drama in that. That's why you got the Spirit Bomb taking 5 episodes.
I'm glad we ain't do that. Oh gosh.
Ain't nobody claiming that.
What's
Oh, yeah,
nobody
your second
claiming.
finishing move.
what's
What
your
was it?
yeah? What's it?
Mine was I did the
No, he did the finishing move. It was
I
the
did a couple. I did Final
no,
Flash,
finishing move.
Amaterasu,
No.
Oh
and
no,
then
no, I meant
100 Crack Fist.
so what's the name?
Oh, the look back.
Yeah, look back. Your second look back.
This comes from that time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Ooh.
When Rimuru got his lick back on Clayton after he set his village up to get like
When he murked the village.
when he murked the village and a couple of his people died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
When he became a demon lord.
Yeah, my bro had to come with. It was all about his lick back from that point on. The
yeah.
rest of the freaking season was
Yeah.
just about his lick back. My bro had to go through trials and tribulations just to get his lick back. Then when he finally was about to fight the dude, he told my dude, "Your death is gonna be painless," and then beat the shit out of him.
Yo. Yeah, okay.
Show my
I
God.
respect that.
Show my
Yeah, I'll give
God
him that.
no mercy.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Damn.
That's the definition of a lick back.
And he was
you
yo,
dedicated your
when he
whole.
took out that army, yo.
Yo, he took out everybody that was responsible for that whole thing. It was a whole army plus a demon lord. You took out everybody that was
And ate 'em.
involved.
Yeah.
Ate him. Got rid of him. No bodies left.
Like that's like when it comes to like lick back, that's one of the ones
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
agree.
gonna give him that.
I agree. That is.
I got some
yeah.
honorable mentions.
so do I.
Okay, I also have one. It's things that we've mentioned before, so I try not to bring those ones.
Sure,
up
go
because
ahead,
we
mention it
already
again.
talked
Go
about
ahead.
it.
Okay.
So one of them would be, you mentioned it last episode, Gone, when he
Oh,
messed
God's
P2
lick back
up.
at Pito. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lick
Yeah,
back.
that was
He
a-
messed the
Yeah.
old girl up. He beat her down.
Shit,
She,
even Karapika.
yeah,
That-
and
that-
that's
that-
another
that-
one.
That could count as a
Lick
finishing
back.
move too.
That,
You
that's a
talking
finisher.
about Karapika when he brought the shovel?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a
He brought
lick
the
back,
shovel.
too.
That's
That was
also a
dope.
lick back.
It was dope.
Honestly.
That was cool.
Another one, honorable mention is Future Trunks. Guys lick back on the androids after.
Oh, that's real.
More than once.
That's real.
More than once.
Well, he did it himself when
When he went back to time.
future.
When he
Like,
back to his
That is
timeline.
Goku
yeah.
and Gohan and all of them had to take care of that for him, but
Practice.
he actually
Practice
went
makes
back to his
perfect.
timeline and got his lick back for his
Yeah.
master after then, took his arm and then
Yeah,
Took him.
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Man.
What's your honorable mention?
So I'm probably gonna do Naruto.
Why do you say Naruto, by the way?
Why?
Yeah.
Himself. Why I say himself?
No. Why do you
Because
say
he's saying Naruto. Some people
versus
say
It said
Naruto.
Naruto.
Man, I'm from the hood. I say how I get it. What the fuck? You do what the fuck I was talking about.
I only asked you that because I've heard somebody else say Naruto,
Naruto.
and I'm like, oh, that's different.
But him, like, yo, the whole village hated him.
His whole life is a get back.
His whole life is like nigga,
I'm not mad at
y'all
that.
love me. Y'all used to hate, when I wasn't
Mike
hot, y'all
Jones.
didn't love me.
I
You
get
love
the
me,
direction
you know
he's
what I
trying to
mean?
go. Like I
You know
get
who
it.
I
Mike
can
Jones.
also say that with? Asuta. They all looked down on this man because he couldn't use magic.
True. That is true.
But he still ain't get his look back yet.
No, but like him,
We waiting.
He
Kinda-
definitely got
him
he definitely
bossing
got
up like
he
did
definitely got his
is
respect
lick
now.
back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I can't even say that because the Clover Kingdom trying to prosecute him because he a demon
okay,
or
yes,
half demon.
yes, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
true.
he- Scales
He
dude,
he
yeah.
got
True.
he got respect amongst the ranks of like the magic like
Yes.
magic knights.
Yeah.
That's
But like
right.
far as like the regular people,
Yeah, I
they
agree with
they
that.
still not fucking with him yet. Like
But they acknowledge that he can do something. Whereas before it was
Yeah.
like, oh, he just a regular
I
average.
mean,
We
if
gonna
you got
see
a
it till
demon, then
next
you was
season.
kind of like, hey, all right, you got that.
We ain't gonna know till next season. Shit.
I can't wait for that.
I haven't watched the movie. I need to watch the movie.
The movie's fire.
In my other honorable mention, I can't remember why. It's like I'm mixing animes up right now. But we talk about old school armor.
Ronin Warriors.
No. Claymore. He rocks a Claymore bastard sword. Oh my god.
Oh, you talking about Guts?
Guts. Get Back.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Get Back?
That's Berserk, right?
Berserk.
Berserk.
You know what? I can't bring myself to watch it because I know the author died, so it's never going to be finished.
There's a couple things
But
that's never
the-
gonna be finished that
yeah,
kind of
it's-
left like on the cliffhanger.
yeah.
So if it's good, I'm gonna watch
Or
it.
they finished it in the manga and we just never went and finished it ourselves. There's some shit that I need that like yo, this
'Cause-
mad anime
Because Hunter x Hunter's
that I
not
know
finished.
this kept going.
Oh well, yeah, but they're supposedly coming out with something new, so,
Yeah,
I'm
but
hanging
Hunter x
going.
Hunter, man,
I'm
it
hanging
took,
going.
They took 100 years. For Hunter x Hunter. That's the problem.
First of all,
Hunter x Hunter.
don't do Takashi because he's doing.
Man,
his
listen,
thing,
I
okay?
would have to read. That's the crazy part. Like some of these animes now, I would have to rewatch it. You took so damn long. Why? Why?
Like Bleach was on the borderline.
Yeah.
I was like,
if they didn't come now, hold your peace. Hold your peace.
Bro, I'm still like on the whole super hiatus, the One Punch Man hiatus.
One Punch
like,
Man hiatus is retarded.
They stopped right in the middle of the season.
Yes, I use that word. It wasn't in reference to
Oh.
a human being,
Oh,
so I'm
geez,
still
that's gonna be real controversial.
Yeah, so
Maybe we should censor that out, right?
So
Like
we
I
don't
said.
get flagged.
Log Horizon.
Okay, yeah, that's ridiculous.
If you guys ain't get to watch Log Horizon, it's
Log
a
Horizon
great
solid.
anime. The dude just got, I don't know what the hell, man. I thought he was supposed to come back. He got locked up out there for some shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And then it was dope anime if you like virtual reality animes. Like, that's top tier when it comes to like
Log Horizon's really good.
sword art. It's like sword art, but
Sword Art's dope.
what
Sword
sword
Art
art
is really
should have
dope.
been. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Sword art. First off, they should have never released them guys on the 88 level. Let's get to the 100th level. All right, let's go see the last boss. What was the last? No, Log Horizon. Them dudes is stuck. They in there. That's it. They in there. They is in the
Oh,
game.
Look,
EA in the game. All right, they is in the game, bro.
We gotta wrap this up.
That's a finishing move. That whole anime is a finishing move. Put a nigga in the
'Cause I
game.
know-
Yo,
I
when you
know
think
for a
about it,
fact-
that is a finishing move. Sword Art Online. That's my next recommendation.
We gotta bring it in. We gotta bring it because we gotta wrap this up. Because I know for a fact we're over time.
Gotta be.
I know
There's
for
no
a
way.
fact we over time.
Spent
He
the
put
first
them
45
niggas in the
minutes on
pack, though.
listening.
The whole
Sub
game.
versus dub.
A CD disc and game. Bitch, put them in the
Oh,
cloud.
man. We want to thank y'all for tuning in for this episode. This was another great one. Like Red said, we got a lot of topics to cover, so we got a lot
Topics
of
on
material
deck.
to like. There's like a shitload of stuff that we gotta like get to.
I got the
And y'all
toilet
see the
paper.
passion, so you
I
know
got the
it's gonna
toilet
be like-
paper.
Just like the list of animes to watch, the stuff that we gotta cover is probably just as long.
Yeah.
So until we catch y'all next time, peace.
Peace.
See ya.
Good job, ladies and gentlemen.
Great.
Where we at, bro? I know that was like a